Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Malty Monday. We're going to be looking at Imperial IPAs. Now, this runs the gamut. Any IPA genre, but it's got to be Imperial. We're going to give exception to one member because she is new, so I don't know if you can figure that out. Only girl in the bunch. But anyways, I want to welcome everybody in tonight. So I want to thank my panel members for showing up. We do have somebody that's trying to get in as well. Just hold tight because once we're on, Terrio goes, he does this thing where he'll go through and he'll jump out to make room for somebody else. Just hold tight and be able to get in. Anybody in the chat that wants to get in, same thing, just kind of hold tight. And I'll leave the link in the chat once I have some available spaces. I'll have to talk to some of the panel members, possibly to maybe go through something real quick and drop out if they don't mind. So on panel right now, what we have is, or who we have is Louisiana Beer Reviews, Ron Terrio. We have John and Nelly.
Hi.
Georgia Beer Reviews. Miscellaneous Magnets. We have Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue.
Cheers, everybody.
Michael Cormorant.
Hello.
IPAs are mine. We have Jules. Welcome, Jules. Thank you for participating tonight as well. I didn't want to make her go after Beer Man. It was right after Jules.
Beer Man.
And then we have Alex the Beer Master.
Alex got this spot.
And then we have a Kodiak Beer, who is Kyle. All right. And welcome to the chat. Cheers, Micah. I can't wait until you get into your hot nuts tonight on your show. So try to make this go as smoothly and as quick as possible.
That was his opinion.
All right. Cheers to Jammer fan. Jammer does want to try to join tonight as well. So, like I said, I will leave the link in the chat as I start to get more room available because I kind of figured tonight would be a packed panel because, hey, it's a double IPA of any style. So, Micah says he was first. Anyways, he's got a couple of doubles tonight just in case there is a repeat so he doesn't have to mix like last week. Yeah, mixing couple IPAs may or may not work. Cheers, chats Beerman, Commerce Aussies here. What's he having? I'm having a New Belgium Ranger Imperial IPA. Nice. We got a couple of those on panel tonight, so listen up to what they're talking about while you drink it, smell it, and see if you're getting the same notes. Thomas Metal 75. Cheers, all. He has a 7.5 ABV. Laughing it. When he got hopefully there'll be some room coming up and we can get more people in. We'll have to rotate through a little bit. I don't have any basement room, so that's the one thing that does stink about the 10% panel thing. Jammer's ready to go. You drunk one? Cheers. I'm sure that you have a Blue Ranger Imperial IPA as well.
No, he never has it.
Never. All right, let me go ahead and just read through the what I could find on the BJCP stuff here. We got some overall impressions. It's an intensely hoppy, fairly strong pale ale without the big, rich, complex maltiness and residual sweetness and body of an American barley wine. Strongly hopped, but clean, dry, and lacking harshness. Drinkability is an important characteristic. This should not be a heavy sipping beer. Am I reading this right? Double IPA. Well, they're not going through they're not including. It doesn't seem like New England style IPAs and all that. But I am. Because if they're imperial, they're imperial. Comments: showcase of hops or 4 hops, yet remain quite drinkable. The objective double is arbitrary and simply implies a stronger version of an IPA, imperial, extra, extreme, or any other variant or variety of adjectives would be equally valid, although the modern American market seems to have now coalesced around the double term. Now, this was written back in 2015. I think some things have changed. Double does come up quite a bit, but I have seen imperial quite a few times used as well. The vitals on this, according to BJCP, ABV should be anywhere between 7.5 and 10, but I would say, I guess, 7.5 and beyond. IBUs are typically 60 to 120. All right. I don't have the IBUs on mine, but so let's kick this on over to Ron Terrio, Louisiana beer reviews, and he'll showcase and go through his brew. And let me find where he's at in my. There he is.
Now, I'm looking at the website right now for Centuria Double IPA. It says Imperial IPA below that. This is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, okay? They say, we are practicing that Santeria beer magic again. Now, here's the ingredients. 2-row, barley malt, red wheat, and malted oats. And then they doubled down on the Simcoe, Citra, and El Dorado hops. See, what they did was they took their pale ale and they doubled it. Front-loaded with wheat this time around to ease you into the brass schlap that only a deluge of hops can deliver. Okay, now, time to pour. Oh, splashed a little bit. I'll have to clean that up. Okay. Hello to all the viewers, and hello to all your participants tonight, and cheers to everybody, and thanks for letting me join, Jesse. BuMpY Road Brewery. It's kind of a off-white head, but the computer screen is making it shine more than it ought to. Then you can see how hazy it is. Look, that's a hazy IPA, is it not? The nose.
Indeed, it is.
Oh, I can't really say yes it is when my mic's muted.
Hey, that's okay. It smells very pineapple-y. We know that. We know about that, don't we? And fruity and hop resins. A lot of hop resins. I did a solo review of this on my channel. So pale malts. Get that strong bready pale malt white bread crust. So okay. So I'm going to go with the taste. Cheers to everyone again.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, it's not my kind of IPA, to tell you the truth. I don't really like these kind, but is the rage, or I guess I should say now at this point that was the rage, perhaps. Seems to be fading a little bit. I'm talking about the rage, not the beer. That's pretty juicy and fruity, and I don't know what the IBUs are. It doesn't seem particularly bitter, though. You can kind of pick up on that 8.75 ABV. It gives it kind of like a alcohol taste. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's not in an unpleasant way. I'm sure none of the people watching this or the people part of this group have ever had this, and I don't think they'll ever be able to get it unless they come down to southeastern Louisiana. It's not, Tin Roof is not, I don't think, widely distributed. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Kind of a heavy body in a way. I'm gonna say, yeah, and kind of a gruely mouthfeel. Like gruel, like I have the cereal dust. I call it the cereal dust, the pulverized breakfast cereal, particles will coagulate with the milk. And it kind of has that cereal grain coagulated with milk taste, or feel. Sorry. So bitterness is building. The hop resins are there. If you don't like hop resins, you ain't gonna like it. It's got almost a fruit salad ambrosia taste. Not too strong in that area, but it has it. And you can see the lacing is ringing the glass. Ugh. Excuse me. It's a pretty dry finish, as you mentioned in your description, although it's mostly sweet in the taste. I would say on the sweetness scale, using the Cyclops scale, is probably, 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. This is sweet, man. And on the bitterness scale, hop cones, it would be 4 out of 5 hop cones. So it's a double punch, sweetness from the malt and everything, and the red wheat, and then bitterness, but not too just all right. And but if you're not used to bitter beers, I'm sure it'd be shocking. You just think it's unbelievable. But if you're seasoned, I need a cigar, right? No, but you know what I'm saying. Like if you've been drinking a lot of strong ales, like most of the people here have been for years, you wouldn't find it like really that strong. It's like hot sauce. Once you get used to hot sauce, then nothing tastes hot. But yeah, the price is right on this beer, and the flavor is good. Like I say, I don't really like this style of beer, so I would never really drink it on purpose. But it was a double IPA and Imperial, actually, and I was able to get it for this thing. I would rather the old West Coast style, the clear and resiny, oily, super bitter, sort of like hop stupid type thing, which really isn't that hoppy or bitter. But but anyway, no big deal. How would I score it? Oh man, even though I don't like this style of beer, it's still well done. It's a winner all the way. I got to go with about 96 out of 100.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm going to be off of this now. I wanted to give a thorough description, though. I didn't want to rush it. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to do Dawn Busters, and I have to go to Walmart and buy another bottle. I have to get the black Bush. But this is the original Old Bushmills. And this is from 1880, not, this bottle, but the brand. And then it's going up against its much younger brother from 2017, the Red Bush. A head-to-head matchup.
Awesome. That's cool.
That's cool.
You find that comment about Bushmills to be funny, Mr. Powers?
I like the head of that.
For whatever reason, people thought that these two Irish whiskeys were comical. But anyway, I liked the Red Bush. I tried it already, and I would like more of it. And I tried the original, and that's all I have to say.
Jay, we'll see you on Wednesday for Wild Card.
Wild Card. Oh, I forgot. Wild Card Wednesday coming up. And then next Wednesday for October 1st, the first Wednesday in October, we're going to do pumpkin beers. All are welcome. We welcome everybody. And that's it. Dawn Busters tomorrow morning, so check it out. Thanks again, Jesse, and everyone else.
All right. Well, thank you for being here.
Cheers, Ron.
Cheers.
Cheers to y'all. 96 out of 100.
Let's get some nice lacing.
Appreciate you, Ron.
Thank you.
20 years.
All right.
Change
I'm going
years.
to not banned from the studio. That would be bad. But I'm going to kick Ron. Thank you so much for doing this. Kick the guest. All right. So it is going to be a very, very busy night tonight. I'm going to bring in Thomas Middle 75. Is there anybody else that would kind of want to do what Ron Terrio just did and just go full on through? And
I
then
can do it, Bumpy,
and
since
head
I'm
out.
next, and drop out because I know William's trying to get in. And it
William's
looks
trying to
like
get
you
in. I
have
got a
somebody in
little
the
bit more.
chat.
Yeah.
I'll do it too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
people in the chat that want to get in as well.
Jammer fan, and maybe somebody else.
Where the
So
hell's
Alex,
Kyle?
you'll do it
Right.
too. All
Maybe
right, so
Yeah,
make sure when
friend,
you go through, do your full on, shout out anything you have to shout out, and then we'll be moving people through. Awesome.
All right, my
Okay, so
friend.
let's without further ado, we'll start with the
Right.
John and Nelly.
Okay, so thanks for having me, Bumpy. I didn't really have time to pick up something from Georgia, so I went with a classic. Pretty much everybody should be able to get this one. It's the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. This is one of Drunken One's favorites right here.
Oh yeah.
9% alcohol. It is 70 IBUs. I got a pretty fresh date. It doesn't have the bottled on date, but the best by date is December 15th of 2020. So pretty fresh. I don't think they would go. Yeah, December 20th. It's kind of faded, but that's what it looks like. Okay, so New Belgium out of Fort Collins, Colorado, and Asheville, North Carolina. I already poured it up. It's very clear. Not anything like your New England juice bombs. Very clear, deep golden color. Some nice streaming bubbles going up the glass. It's got about a half finger's worth of a nice white frothy head. I poured this about 10 minutes ago, so the head is sticking around very nicely. The aroma with this one, definitely more of a traditional IPA. You're getting a lot of piney and grapefruit notes on the aroma. I am getting a little bit of malt character as well. Once you kind of get through that initial hop burst on the nose, you are picking up on some nice bready malt character, like some white bread. It smells really clean. There's really not much to it other than those few notes that I just described. It's citrusy, piney, and slightly bready. No indication that this is a high alcohol beer. There's no boozy characteristics that I'm picking up on the aroma with this. 9%, that's getting up there pretty high. So it smells like a winner. Let's go ahead and get into it. Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me again.
Cheers,
And
John.
Here's John.
here we go.
Cheers, my man.
It's been a while since I've had this. This is really good. You guys probably know that I'm more of a New England IPA guy, but this is one of my favorites, favorite traditional, more West Coast style IPAs. It's not as hoppy as you might think from the aroma. Yes, it does have a lot of piney and those grapefruit notes are coming through. Really, that's the first thing I'm getting. But it's got a lot of malt character in the middle. Some nice white bread notes in the middle of the sip. I am getting a little bit of caramel. So maybe from the malt they're using, like maybe it's a little bit of like a slight roastiness. But definitely some caramel sweetness as well in the middle of the sip. Nice and crisp. The carbonation with this is on the medium side of the body for an Imperial IPA at 9% is actually pretty light. I could just chug this down. I'll try not to while I'm giving the description, but as soon as I get done with the description, I probably am going to drink it down rather quickly because this is my first beer of the day, and it is rather tasty. So nice lacing there, as you can see. It has a nice dry finish as well, so it just really ups the drinkability, which is dangerous for a 9% ABV beer. Yeah, a lot of nice malt character. It's really impressive how the balance is with this because 70 IBUs, that's getting up there. And the way that they balance the hops with the malt is really impressive to me. It's not a palate wrecker like you might expect it to be. I'm really digging this beer. Let's see. I'll go ahead and go all the way through it here since I know we've got other people waiting to join. I'm going to give this a solid A. It's a 95. It's a beautifully balanced West Coast IPA. It's not a palate wrecker, like I said. It's got good malt and hop balance. It's crisp. It's clean. It's refreshing. It's dry. The drinkability for 9% is through the roof. And I'm really, really loving it. I picked up a 6-pack. It's pretty affordable as well. I think it was either $9.99 or $10.99. So for a 6-pack of a 9% ABV, widely available, great Imperial IPA like this, I think that's a steal. I would highly recommend it. If anybody out there has not tried this, definitely check it out. They make a wonderful New England IPA as well. I think it's called Juicy Haze, which if I had seen that, I probably would have bought that one. But this one is excellent. So 95 out of 100. It's a solid A. Let's see, shout outs or channel plugs. I do Stout Sunday every Sunday morning at 10:30 Eastern. Michael Cormorant, who is also here tonight, he's my co-host, and we all drink stouts, porters, and we talk about them and have a good time, much like on tonight's show. So thank you, BuMpY, for having me. I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and drop out. So whoever else
John,
is waiting,
next
Sure.
Sunday, man, I need you to send me the link because I'm coming to Stout Sunday.
okay, I will post it in the Hangouts where one of the groups that we're in. I thought you were in the beer group, but if not, I'll post it in one of the other Hangouts groups. I'll make sure you have the link.
Cool, man.
Sounds good. Thank
All
you,
right.
BuMpY. I will
Oh, thank you, John.
Drop out.
Appreciate
appreciate you.
All right, you can see yourself to the door, right?
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So Alex
Oh, hell.
Alex said that he would do the same thing. To
Let them go then. Let them go.
yeah,
If
to
they're
clean up some.
willing to do that and drop off, I don't see why we can't let them go first.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna bring up Alex now, so you can go ahead and go your whole shebang. Make sure you shout yourself out, okay?
Oh, I certainly will, BuMpY. I certainly will. All right.
So you can
Well,
hold on.
today I'm going to
Make sure
be
you shout yourself
reviewing
out.
a truth. Oh, I certainly will. Okay. I'm going to review a truth ale from Lion Dogfish. I'm looking forward to trying this. I don't think I ever had this beer. I've had their beer before because I've aged their stouts before, and they're pretty good. As BuMpY has ball busted me before about my other things, but still, either way, I'm looking forward to trying this, and let's pour this in a glass, shall we? All right, let's get this going. I cannot wait. Already smells delish. Let's see if it's a hazy, shall we? No, not it. Yeah, I don't know. What's that here? All right. Nope, not a hazy. Clear as day, which I kind of hope it was, but I like hazy beers, but unfortunately, this might be delicious either way. So it kind of looks like a West Coast IPA. It is clear because I could see myself, although there is a chill haze on the glass. This color, I mean, it looks like a brownish golden color. 2-finger head. Nice frothy head, and what it smells like. Smells pretty good. Doesn't smell fruity though. Actually, now I'm really smelling it now. Kind of smells dank. Kind of smells like a fruity, dank beer. Very hoppy, which I like. I don't know what kind of fruit this is, but we'll see. Let's try this out, shall we? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Do it.
Cheers.
Dio's here.
Hello, Dio.
It tastes just like the smell. I taste a little bit of fruitiness, just a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of bitterness. Not too bad, but it is a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of dryness. I don't like the dryness, but I still would get this beer again. It's still tasty. I cannot tell if it's fruit I'm drinking. Oh, crap, that's no.
There goes the bottle opener.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you drunk on me. But yeah,
He loves you. That's what he meant.
That's what he meant.
it's very tasty. I'm trying to figure out what the flavors are though. I wish I can read this stuff off. I can't, I have a little, trouble singing. But it is good.
Oh, Flying Dog. Nice.
Yes, it is Flying Dog. I think they're New Jersey. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure there, man.
Haven't had them in a while.
Flying Dog is down. They're in Maryland.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, it's Maryland. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, right on the border of Delaware, I believe.
But yeah, the beer is very tasty. Sometimes I can make out the fruits. Sometimes I can't. But I can tell you, as I'm drinking it, it's a little bitterness and a lot more dryness. Would I get this beer again? Maybe. It's a good flavored beer, but not my favorite because, like I said, I like New England IPAs better and stuff like that. But every beer gets a chance. I actually am going to try to find Imperial IPA, try to get a New England version of it and see if I like it better. Yeah, the mouthfeel is kind of like medium, but very tasty. But I think I'm gonna give this beer an 86. It's a tasty beer. It's not world class to me, but because it's not my favorite, but it's a good craft beer if you like this kind of style.
Right on.
Yeah, so 86 it is, and that's all. And thank you, BuMpY, for letting me join.
You're welcome,
Trying to drink
Alex.
the rest off of this. But before I sign off, we're going to be doing on Food Fridays around 8 o'clock. I think that's Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure, BuMpY. Is that 8 o'clock?
That's true.
Yeah, I think it is.
8 p.m.
Yeah, so 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time p.m. We're going to be doing moon pies, and if I can find a moon pie stout, we could be doing that. Or any beer that tastes like vanilla, similar to a moon pie. Doesn't have to be a moon pie beer anyway. I'm going to try to do that as well. So stay tuned for some moon pie beers and moon pie, just moon pies with it. I'm looking forward to it if I can get the beer. But I'm still doing the moon pie though.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't already subscribed to Alex, make sure you do so. Alex, Beer Master. Look for him, or you can probably just Google search or YouTube search, anyways. Food Fridays.
Hell yeah!
You should see a bunch of Alex videos pop up.
Yeah, if you look up Alex the Beer Master, the first thing comes up. You'll see Jeremy reviewing me. You'll see the Alan channel. You'll see my channel because obviously there's lots of other stuff I've done with other people, so you'll see that as well along with my channel. So, yes, if you want to look at stuff about me, just look up Alex the Beer Master, and you'll find my channel and other things I have done in the past with other YouTubers. So, yeah, you'll find that. So, thanks again, BuMpY. I'm going to sign off here. Let someone else join. And I'm hoping we could do the maybe Imperial Stouts maybe I would like to do the what's it called? The what's that beer? Milkshake IPA if I ever find one. But I think I found one, but I'll have to look it up if it's in stock. But I'm also wanting to have imperial stouts too. So.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, Alex.
thank you very much.
Cheers,
Talk
Thank
to
you
you
very
guys
much.
later.
See you, buddy.
Cheers,
Cheers.
man.
And thank you for joining tonight.
Anytime, BuMpY. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.
Okay, so we have room for one more right now. So if there's anybody that was trying to get in earlier, get in before I do drop the StreamYard link into the chat. Trying to get some chats in. So if there's anybody else that wants to kind of run through, do the same thing, please do so. Right now, I think I'm going to kick it off to, let's go with Miscellaneous Magnets if he wants to go ahead and show his beer for right now and just showcase it, and we'll start getting everybody so they can start drinking at least.
Sorry, I don't need to out, man. Oh, all right. So the beer I got is from Victory. This is their Liberty Bellringer. It's a DIPA, double dry hopped IPA. Comes in at 8.7%. Has 76 IBUs. This is a limited release series, apparently. They did something new with this. They've added cashmere to it. The malts are Pilsner and Carapils, hops, Cashmere, Centennial, and Simcoe. That's what I like about Victory. They give you all the information on the can. All right. Haven't had this one, so I have no clue. All right. There it is. Looks pretty good. Camera on here, it looks orange. It's more of like a, I guess it's a little orange. It's got like a lemony note, very effervescent, tight white knit head. So, yeah, that's what it is.
Awesome, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and welcome in William Kepley now as well. So I do want to drop in this link into the chat. Is there anybody else that is willing to go forth, go through the whole thing at this point?
Yeah, I'll run through mine because I'm not very good at this anyway, and I'll make space and listen in for everybody else. You all ready?
All right. Let me find you right here,
The
deal.
sacrificial lamb.
We'll let you go.
Yeah, I'll blast through it quick. Surprise I got here before y'all started. Anyway, thanks for having me to start the whole damn thing out. I have a Sierra Nevada product called Optimum. Optimum Triple IPA. Sorry, I'm bending the rules with that one, but you said what, 8?
No, it's an imperial. Anything over 7.5.
Yes, sir. This is coming in at 10.6 for the
Oh,
ABV.
beyond, you can't do it, man. Sorry.
Oh yeah, gnarly.
It's not working now.
I'm looking at my notes. I took some notes while y'all were chatting it up. Oh, my writing is so awesome. Anyway, so the born on date was 7/16, obviously of this year. Its IBUs are 68. Let's do the pour again. Just a little lacing on the glass, but we'll do the pour again. Pour hard because it kind of needs it, to be very honest. I'm doing most of the way through this one. So it pours generally. The last time I poured it anyway, a 1-finger head. It does dissipate quickly. That's what I wrote even, huh? It's got reddish brown in color. I'll snatch up my little torch right here and we'll look at the color of it. Kind of reddish brown. You know how it goes with cameras and colors and shit. Kind of like that. It's really clear. It doesn't really have many bubbles coming up from the bottom. And so I guess that's what okay, yeah. So reddish color, blah, blah, blah. It is sweet. And oh yeah, the aroma is it's very malty. I'm not getting really any fruits out of it. I don't know what, I'm not real good with descriptors either, but it is very sweet and malty. At the 10.6 level, I find the alcohol to be very well hidden. And it's low carb. Like I said, it doesn't have any bubbles. They actually come up through it. The mouthfeel is medium to high. It's kind of thick on the palate. It is not dry at all. It kind of leaves that little phlegm bit on the back of your, on the back of your throat. So it's very, very rich, very thick. It's kind of like that. It's got nice lacing, and the cost was $12.99, I think. And I would definitely buy it again. Showed off with others. I wish it had more carbonation just to give a little prickle to the tongue. But it's not a bad beer, and like I said, I would definitely buy it again. I give it a 96. It's there are better beers with more bubbles. I like bubbles. I like the right, not the clown, but that tingle on your tongue. I like the bubbles. So I'll give it a 96. It is definitely something I buy again. It's definitely in the A class range. Thanks again for having me, and I will now step to the basement and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, well, yeah, actually, I got to boot you from the basement to actually bring more people in.
Oh.
Sorry,
who?
D1.
Oh, yeah. Kick me out of the
You got to leave that. You got to leave everything. You got to clear out the basement.
She's clearing out of town already.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
You're paying an electric bill on 2 places right now. Move out.
I know, right?
I can't boot you.
Walls. I'll get that sorted here in a little bit.
D1.
Yes, sir.
You have to boot yourself.
You have to
Oh, I have to boot myself. Oh, that's what you're saying to me. Get the hell out of here.
Jesus.
Okay, let me find me. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks
Bye.
so
Later,
much,
man.
D1. Enjoy that. I really liked. I had hopped them one time when I first started getting into the Imperial IPAs, and I thought it was awesome. All right, so let me now go ahead and drop the link here to the chat. So if there's anybody else that wants to grab it real quick, we'll start going through who's next on my list. Miscellaneous Magnets wants to grab it one quick. We have Micah's mix in.
I like how
So I
Jules
have
ended up behind
thrash
Beer Man
thrash metal. If you want to go ahead
Yeah, we can
and
do that.
showcase
Yeah, sure.
what you're doing, and then I'll move on.
Cool.
We'll start going through the showcasing, and then we'll figure out if anybody else wants
man.
to do it.
This one rocks. Thank you, BuMpY. Thanks for having me on your show, and thanks for sending this one to you.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a double roadside bandit. Let me bring some stuff up in the bottom because I didn't know it's coming up right now. Burlington Beer Company, and this is where's it at? I'm gonna need some help from BuMpY.
Burlington Beer Company is out of Williston, Vermont.
Oh, so rude.
So it's a milkshake style double India Pale Ale, brewed with blueberry pancakes, blueberries, vanilla, and milk sugar. So I'm kind of doing off the cuff on this one because I'm not familiar with it, and I did not have a time to review it. There's only one, and we're cracking the top right now.
Woo! Pancakes?
I put shit everywhere. Oh, wow. What a color.
What?
Look at that.
Blueberry, all right. Well, that's a creamy head.
Oh, not too bad.
Whoa. Wow.
Pretty aggressive, isn't it?
I'm going to have to find that beer.
Oh, yeah. Blueberries come right through.
Jesus.
Oh, it's got some tight and some light bubbles, and look at that, baby.
Nice.
Effervescence. Look at that. Bubbles. Very sweet on the nose. Got that tartness in the nose. It comes right up through the foam. Awesome. It's dissipating a bit. Let's see, it's starting to go away. A little bright there. Hold on, sorry. Kind of a tang smell to it as well, like that tartness. It's going for a taste. Cheers.
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 It doesn't taste 8%. Very sweet. Blueberries up front. I guess I got lactose in this, right? It's a milkshake. I bet they had lactose in here. So they say a pancake. It kind of has that. The maltiness is kind of. It kind of brings kind of that that wheat barley. You know, if you were having pancakes, I mean, it's. I don't know. It's hard to say because it sneaks up with the blueberries in there, but it's really sweet and everything kind of like counteracts each other with this one. Very complex. It's got good shingles. Yeah, let me think about this one, man. Man, this is complex, BuMpY. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Blueberries.
Cheers. All right.
Oh,
Blueberries.
So let's see. We got Mike Cormorant. If you want to just showcase
Okay.
yours, unless you want to go through the whole thing and then draw. It's up to you.
John had the bottle. This is the 19.2 ounce can.
Yoy.
yeah.
And my date is similar to his. It's good until the 16th of December 2020. So it's well within the range. 9% alcohol. The breweries are in both Fort Collins, Colorado, and Asheville, North Carolina. It's a 9% Imperial Stout.
IPA.
And I'm sure my description will be similar to John's, but I'll come around after everybody showcases their beer.
All right. Hey, it looks like Jules. It's your time to showcase.
Ooh, yeah.
You're muted.
Muted.
You're muted.
Computer, Joe.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Hey.
Trying to keep the background noise down. Moat Mountain.
Ooh.
It's
I
an
just had an
IPA.
open weekend at Mo Mountain. Sweet.
It's flavor of the day. It's an IPA. India Pale Ale. Alcohol percent is 7.0. It is it's double dry hopped and brewed in, again, New Hampshire. And yeah, that's what I got.
All right. Did you want to pour it out and show everybody what it looks like?
Sure, I could absolutely do that.
All right.
Get my glass. I did try one of these earlier, and they are very good. Sorry about the glare, guys. The lighting in here is not good.
Yeah, it's like a unicorn got in your home and farted on the camera.
Oh my God. I never would have thought of that word.
It's a crazy
It's about
beer. Try
a
it.
finger head.
Got to use your middle finger. Sorry.
A middle finger.
There you go.
There you go.
Always happy to do that for you. It's a light pale yellow color. It's very citrusy in the smell. It's very lemongrass forward, which is one of the ingredients in there. And the I'm pulling up the information on it because I'm new to all this. It is low IBU IPA. The ABV is 7% and the IBU is 5, which is what I like because I don't like a lot of bitter. So got a pretty color. Kind of shrinking down there at the top. It's an East Coast style IPA. And it's double dry hopped with a clean, soft mouthfeel and no lingering bitterness. My kind of thing. And it's fruit and melon flavors, which is also something I like a lot. So it's the unfiltered golden yellow, and it's a Bavarian Pilsner malt and flaked oats and malted wheat. The hops are Azacca, Chinook, and lemon drop, and the yeast is British ale. That's what we have.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So we'll get back to you. We'll let
Very,
you drink
very
on that.
lemony
And,
smelling.
Cool.
yeah, you come back and let us know what you think about when we come back around.
Okay.
Yeah, great job, Jules. That was
Thanks.
awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining up. Beer Man, you're next on my hit list here.
All right.
You left Beer Man without any adjectives.
Yeah, what
Happy to
am
see
I
you.
supposed to do now?
My, how the tables have turned.
Well, thanks, Bumpy. This is one from American Solaire out of North Haven, Connecticut. Was able to pick some up from the east. Got this is North Haven, they're out of North Haven, American Solaire Brewing Company. It's a Terpy Secret Double IPA at 8% ABV. No IBUs were listed. It was canned 8/5/20, so about a month and a half old. I'm looking forward to this. Let's pour it.
Right.
Connecticut. Right.
I'm going to give Kyle a little warning too.
Kyle, get back here.
You're coming up after Beer Man, Kyle. So if you are still here, please show me that you're still here.
Look at that pour. Damn.
Nice and opaque and juice bomby. This is gnarly looking, man. 3-finger head. I mean, beautiful looking any IPA here, double IPA. New England style for sure. I really look forward to trying this 8% beauty. So I'm gonna go so you can. I'm gonna collect my notes. Hell yeah! Cheers.
Oh yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Kyle.
Where'd you go, Kyle?
All right. They say you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds to kill germs and bacteria.
He's scuba diving.
So we'll give him a 20-second countdown. 15 seconds.
9 seconds.
Damn, dude, I feel
10
bad because he
seconds.
went out of his way to get a beer too.
Hi, Monica. Well, he can come back in if he needs to. I am going to remove Kyle from the stream. He can come back in if he shows back up. But that will make room for somebody else that wants to come in.
Bye, Kyle.
All right.
All right,
Hey, Beer Man, you just entertain everybody while I paste the StreamYard link again. All right, so now's your turn. Your time to grab that StreamYard link right there, and get in on the panel here.
There you go. Get in there. Get it whipped up there.
Wow.
That was great.
That's my boy.
I get bread notes now.
That is
Diving in right to the top.
All right. Next was Kyle. It looks like we got Eric. I'm gonna bring you up to go ahead and showcase what you're bringing, and that will give time for people to grab the link that want to join in.
All right. Cool. What's up, people? Thank you for stopping by the Bumpy Road Brewery channel of YouTube. I did a thing, and I went to this place on my way back from my brother's wedding in Bartlett, New Hampshire. We got the crowler of the backyard brewery. Yeah, man. That place was really good. I was not surprised due to how people talk about them. But this is their West Coast style. 7 point. It says 6. The website does say 5, and the menu. This is a beer called. You can't even. Can you see that? Yeah, A-line. It's actually 7.5, not 6. They totally botched that. And it was canned, this whole growler, yesterday. That was $12 for a 32 ounce. And then when you taste a flight of beers, there are little tasting notes you write down for which beer is which. On the back of it, you get $1 off. So pretty good. And this is a 7.5. So pretty close, if not right on the money. Sometimes what the ABV proves to us that people don't know what Imperial IPA sometimes are. But this is a West Coast IPA. Our West Coast IPA delivers the hot bite with all the piney deliciousness. I did pour. I do have some notes ready to go when I'm on. It didn't really have a giant head, but when you swirl it, it generates a little bit better. I'll just read my notes on the appearance really quickly. It's dark golden orangey color. I could not generate the huge head, like I said, but it comes back to life when you swirl the glass. It is an off-white khaki head, and it's not particularly a see-through beer, but there is a little bit of the opaqueness, I suppose. Yeah, good-looking beer. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I have to get back to backyard here at some point. I also have to go to Trillium and Treehouse.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah, we should
Hey, I
definitely
want some.
meet up if I do it.
Come on, get a pint ticket. Let's go.
But hey, for the first time, also right now, he's not on camera, but there he is. I want to welcome Jammer fan.
Jammer.
You made it in. You made it in. Like I said, it was going to be a very, very busy
man.
night. I knew it was going to be. So I'm glad that we had some great folks on the panel that were able to go through the beers and make room for more folks to show up. I appreciate everybody that's sacrificed that may have wanted to stay on. Awesome. To keep the show going. So right now, let's move on to William Kepley. If you want to just showcase your beer, and so don't go through all the aromas and the tasting, but just show what you brought and pour it out and talk about that.
BuMpy, if you leave the panel up for just a second, I'll go through I'll do a little short report on the poll.
Okay.
Ooh.
And okay, this week's headline is Imperial IPA leaves the field bitter in defeat. Imperial IPA used some mad hops to jump over the competition and win the weekly Malty Monday beer poll sponsored by BuMpY Road Brewery. Vienna Lager, making its poll debut, jumped out to a 7-5 lead before the Imperial IPA hit its stride and took control. The Imperial IPA finished with 43% of the vote, 13 out of 30. Vienna Lager took a solid second place with 9 votes. ESB finished a disappointing third with 5 votes, and Imperial Porter brought up the rear with 3 votes.
Oh,
the winning manager for the week would have to be Michael Cormorant, who nominated the Imperial IPA. Michael, were you worried when your team fell behind midway through the game, or did you have confidence they could make a comeback?
I had faith all along.
All along, okay.
Woo!
And how about you, miscellaneous? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's
I'm here.
Back there smoking.
Yeah, I got wireless headphones. I can hear you, man.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Imperial Porter only got 3 votes.
Well, it seems like.
How disappointing were that that's the way that it turned out?
Disappointed, not so much. I mean, we did have some good choices of beer up there, and I might try and push through again because it seems like those beers that seem to fall into last place the next week they make a huge comeback. So I don't know.
That's a good observation. It's been unpredictable. Sometimes one will run out and leave the field behind and win convincingly. Other times, a team will start slow and then surge with a great rally and win. My beer, I was very disappointed. I thought the 2 Imperials, the high ABV beers, might cancel each other out. Their votes might split, and the ESB might be able to slip in with a close victory, but it didn't turn out that way. And on Thursday morning, I met with the ESB management, and I tendered my resignation, actually. But then they gave me that dreaded vote of confidence. So I'm probably day to day. But anyway, we'll push forward, and I hope the ESB gets another chance. But anyway, and thank you for your patience, and I'll get to my beer right now.
Appreciate you, William.
Thank you, BuMpy, and thanks for having me here.
I voted for ESB.
I appreciate that. You have exquisite taste. I can't say that. But anyway, excuse me. I thought tonight this is a National Beer Drinking Day.
Yeah, it is.
So I thought I ought to come with some heavy artillery tonight. You know, go hard or go home. So tonight I have the Flying Dog Double IPA, which clocks in at 12% ABV.
Yeah. That's a big baby on the bottom.
Did your wife let you get that?
I don't have that concern, Thrash.
Yeah.
Single equals you can do whatever the hell you want. So, anyway, as I mentioned, and they actually bumped this up. It was 11.5. I guess they thought that wasn't quite enough. So they rounded it off to 12% ABV, and it's 85 IBUs. This is from the Flying Dog Brewery in Frederick, Maryland. So, I'll do a pour, and we'll see what this.
Cool. Kind of looks like the the bass player for what's his name?
Guar.
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 Yeah.
It is. It's the Guar beer. But anyway.
No, I think I was thinking of Red Hot Chili Peppers, only with a mask on.
Oh, Flea.
Oh, wearing his underwear. Like that?
Now, if Mike Cormorant brings back the Belgian IPA again, Flying Dog does make a Belgian
I gotta get
IPA,
my top off
Raging Bitch. So, yeah.
What a name for a beer, Raging Bitch.
That's right. He's having issues with his cap.
I like that name.
Read the beer. That's what I am.
Go, Jules.
I drink Jules. No. Thank you for laughing. Here we go. Let's see how dark this one is. It's got a little darkness.
Alex pour.
An Alex pour.
That's an Alex pour. That was a
That's a beautiful pour. Forget Alex in this.
That was a rush
That's
pour.
a lot of middle fingers.
Middle finger.
That's multiple middle. That's a triple middle finger. Anyway, you can see a nice deep amber. This is almost bordering on a copper color, a little bit of reddish, orangey, and a light beige head, which will come down from the original three fingers. So look forward to this one. Like I said, wanted to bring the heavy artillery tonight. So
You definitely did that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, you're
Awesome. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I have had that one, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you say about it. All right, let's go ahead and bring Micah's mix up to showcase his beer. He's got something he's got to get to pretty soon too. So
yeah,
so
I'm gonna run through it. I already poured it, so I'm gonna run through it. I know you got somebody else that probably wants to come up too. So tonight I'm doing the Can of Bliss. Double IPA by Oscar Blues out of where are they out of? They're out of Austin and out of where's the other one? I want to say Colorado. Longmont, Colorado, and Brevard, North Carolina. Apparently they had another one.
Brevard.
Brevard. This is a 8.2. Down here in Texas, we don't see a whole lot of the Imperial label. They use a lot more double IPA. Spindletops uses double IPA.
You guys can't handle it.
Caliber uses double.
Oh man,
they don't like using the word Imperial. I don't know why, but that's just what they do. It did have quite a head on it, but it came down pretty quick. It had a little bit of legs on her. Not nothing too crazy. Nice, pretty yellow, kind of hazy color. She's really good. I actually am really enjoying her. It only has Citra hops. Which you would think is overpowering pine, which you get a lot of that pine. You really do. But you don't have that pine bitterness that sits at the back and just makes you gag. So I'm actually really enjoying this one. This one's pretty good. Pretty good malt backbone, but not a crazy. I'm not getting like just straight malt all the way across the tongue. It's pretty damn good. I'd give this one. I'm thinking 89 out of 100. 89 out of 100. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty tasty. Make sure right after this show, right after all this is done, thank you very much, BuMpy, for having me on. Right after this is done, I'm doing my 100 subscriber special, and we're doing the Death Nut Challenge. I got 5 of these puppies, and it's going to be nuts. I'm doing it with everything spicy. If you don't know who that guy is, he is ranked in the world as number 9 of the spiciest eaters that there are. So I would love to see y'all over there. I'll post my link in the private chat. So BuMpy, if you want to share that out, go right ahead. Okay.
Your link to your actual YouTube channel.
To the actual channel. Yeah.
Okay. Last time I thought it was going to be the link to the channel, and I posted the StreamYard link, and I all I can do is that.
You're good, man. You're good, man. I'll post it to the actual video so people can just go right directly there. Okay.
Yeah, I will definitely get that posted up here.
Run
after this ends, make sure you go and check out Micah's mix when he tortures his anus with some very hot nuts.
Mixed nuts right there.
It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be great.
Appreciate you, Micah.
Oh yeah. Oh. He got it down. He got it, bro. Almost a catastrophe.
And I do want to welcome in now First time joining up on Malty Monday. This guy has been going through all
Not William.
Hey, Will.
of the Malty Monday live videos. He's been he mows his lawn while watching Malty Monday.
Hell yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah. So can you guys hear me? Is my mic cool?
You are.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
everything's good, man.
Sounds great.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So like BuMpY said, so to give you guys a tiny backstory, I'll make it quick. Lost my job during COVID, so I've been doing a lot of domestic stuff, and I kind of just stumbled across Malty Monday, like, I don't know, like 5-6 weeks ago, got really into it, and then just decided to like do this Malt Everest challenge thing where I just finished all the Malty Mondays in a week, and I wanted to come on the show. So thank you guys.
Wow.
I'm glad that
Nice.
we were able to get you in because
No, it's awesome. And I had some favorites. So I will say that it's weird listening to the show because Beer Man sounds like my like 20-year-old college roommate that I had. And he's like really like, you know, has like adult kids. So it's like crazy hearing people's voices. And no offense. Sorry, I don't want to offend anybody, but it was like, you know, it's kind of funny, like, you know, seeing everybody. So anyways,
I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you made it.
That's why we're here. Now the
Don't
introduction.
drop here, man. Please don't drop. No.
It was one extra goal tonight on Malty Monday to get you in. So
So
Glad it
so
happened.
now to the beer. I wanted to bring some kind of horsepower tonight to kind of just like, you know, bring something cool if I got on. So I have WeldWorks from Greeley, Colorado. This is their Advanced Fluid Dynamics double IPA, and it's got it's brewed with just Lotus and Sabro hops. So those are some
Jammer, I graduated high school in Greeley, Colorado, Central High School.
What? Oh, that's so awesome. Well, I hope you like WeldWorks. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they're like
No.
the pride of Greeley.
That came after me. Sorry, man.
No.
Go ahead.
No, that's totally awesome. So sorry, guys. I'll try to stay on track here. So
you're
so this guy's definitely a double IPA, 8.8%. I love this brewery, so I know that most of their beers are like 25 to 30 IBU. They primarily specialize in New England IPAs, but I would say their other beer that they like to do is just specialty IPAs. Like they have, specialty beers. Like they have a peanut butter and jelly Berliner Weiss and a Swiss Miss hot chocolate milk stout that's brewed with 2,000 pounds of Swiss Miss. So they have some crazy beers that they do out there in Greeley.
Yes.
So anyways, at 8.8%, I'm going to pour this guy up here, get this guy started. And hey, BuMpY, do you want me to just review the whole beer now or stay in the chat and do a final score?
You want to stay on, right?
I would love to stay on. I would just
just present it. So showcase it. Just talk about what it looks like, and then we'll come back. You can get your aromas. You can start drinking and stuff. Get your aromas.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Down,
so
and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So as I said, they primarily specialize in New England IPAs. This is a double New England IPA, so it's just got that turbid. Look, I remember when I was watching a couple of days ago, one of the last Malty Mondays I watched was the New England IPA episode. And BuMpY, I remember you saying you like that kind of like super cloudy, dirty, look or whatever. You're like, that's part of the style.
They're going to be murky. They're going to be murky.
Yeah,
really,
this is murky, and especially 8.8. It's. So what I love about WeldWorks is that they put all the hops on the can. So even if it's in the boil, even if it's something they're bittering with. So this is just Sabro and Lotus hops. And I don't know if you guys has anybody ever had those hops here before?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, many times. Yep.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the best I could describe it is Sabro has kind of a creamy mint with, tropical flavors. Lotus has a lot of tropical too, but I tend to get like citrus and grass and, some kind of like earthiness and maybe pine and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how they're kind of like slammed together in this thing. So let me just do a quick nose and then we'll move on here.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Man.
Oh yeah, cheers everybody. I thought I had to do cheers on the drink, but I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, we do cheers all night.
Sampled it yet, but and then thanks again, man. It's totally awesome to be here doing this.
Yeah, welcome, man.
Yeah. So weirdly enough, I get kind of a piney melon up front. Definitely some of that mint, but it kind of smells like I've been growing a garden this year, and I had some bee balm and lemon balm and mint all kind of growing together. I would say it's kind of got like an herb garden. So kind of like melon, pine, herb garden, definitely some citrus, but it's more of like a definitely like with the Mandarina Bavaria, that hop, or you know, where you get that like really like I don't know, like the cuties, those tiny little oranges where it's really juicy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah, and then it just finishes off with, I know the word dank is like banned here, but it definitely just has like a dank. And I'll just throw a cheers out to beer, man. You know, I'm in Colorado, so you know,
dank and cheers beer, man. That goes together well.
All right.
So yeah, all I'll say is that the very tiny back end, there's kind of an oaty, crackery, kind of like sweet malt, kind of like a sweet bread that's just lingering, and it's a really clean yeast, but I get like a little bit of the esters there, you know, kind of like, I feel like that's something that happens with these New England IPAs. You just get a hint of those other things in the background, but most of the time it's just the hops.
Damn, dude.
There you go.
Very good.
He's coming in hot. Watch out.
Yeah. So we will come back around. You can talk about what you're picking up in the flavors and stuff. Think about a score for it too.
Yeah,
and,
yes, sir.
You know how it runs. You've watched plenty of these, so
nice.
Get ready.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining. I'm glad we could definitely get you in.
Awesome already.
Right on, Jenna.
Yeah.
There he is, BuMpY.
You're right.
Finally.
Need I say this is gonna be a long one tonight, guys? I got from Connecticut Valley Brewing Company. Their Devil's Hop Yard, which is a double dry hopped Imperial, comes in at 8.6% ABV. This is a New England style double IPA, and
that thing has got some crazy can art, man.
Oh yeah, El Dorado, Mosaic, and Citra hops. Now, if I was doing a BuMpY 50-point inspection on this, I would go through and read the entire comic strip that's all around the can.
Oh my God,
I'm not going to do that tonight.
Look at that.
But yeah,
thing.
there's a little comic strip for the can art. It's
like
pretty
bazooka
cool.
Bubblegum.
There is there is a Best By date. So that is enjoy by.
Oh, enjoy by.
Enjoy well before that date.
Right.
They got a lot of
I've noticed quite a few breweries starting to do that instead of the canned on date. I prefer the canned on date because I want to decide how fresh it is. Because you never know. Some places do like 3 months for hoppy beers. Some places do 6 months. If it's like a lager or anything like that, they might do a full year usually. So, but yeah, very raw and white, medium bubbles. There is some floaties in this beer, but it is hazy. It's got that deep gold orange coloration to it. It's murky. So I like it. I like the way it looks. Except for the head. I think a tighter compact would have been nicer. Anywho, we'll go ahead and move back over to miscellaneous magnets. Hopefully you've had some time to think
plenty
about what you want to say about your beer.
All right.
Go full on, go all the way through and do shout outs and stuff too.
All right. So on the nose, I picked up, there were some slight fruit notes, maybe pineapple. This beer was kind of delicate, kind of hard to pick out and get everything. It was floral, hoppy. It had a slight malt note, kind of white bready. On the taste, it was piney, resiny, had a slight bitterness. It was I would say semi-sweet. I mean, this is it's fairly good. I know this beer's on its last legs. This was brewed for, I believe, probably 4th of July or something like that. Anyways, it was well balanced. Very, very good. It has a medium mouthfeel, medium body. It doesn't dry off in the back. It's definitely not boozy. Definitely enjoyed this beer. Wish I could have probably had it sooner. Probably could have been a little bit more robust. But I scored out a 97. I really enjoyed this beer. It's really good. Hopefully next year Victory will drop this again and get to try it. So cheers. Channel plugs. Haven't really been doing too much. Like I said the other night, I'm thinking about starting another channel, maybe gaming and live streams, something like that. But that's in the works. I've got the channel made. I just got to get off my keister and make something happen. So thanks for having me. Cheers.
Good on, Drew. Come on, man. Cheers, man.
All right. Looks like next on my list is thrash metal.
Oh, cheers, man.
Cheers.
What a beer, man. This is weird.
Looks like an IPA, right?
Yeah, that's an IPA. Oh, no. Whatever's in here, it covers the ABV like paved it over. It's awesome. So we get the blueberry in here, and it's very creamy. The carb is medium, and it does have legs, and very enjoyable. Thank you, BuMpY, for sending this to me. I don't know how to. God, it's so complex. It's like eating blueberry pancakes, almost. It's got that thickness to it, you know. For the style, this will get it at least a 95 from me. So we'll give it 96.
Awesome.
Gorgeous beer.
Delicious.
This was fun to drink too.
I believe it.
Yeah, jealous.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That is a good beer, man.
Well,
Oh yeah, so sweet.
Yeah. It's very good.
And I'm gone.
Come on. Yeah,
Right.
And you're plugging away.
Right. What was
Okay, I'll plug my stuff.
What was right.
We all go
So
ahead.
this, Michael, this is 8%. And plugging the channel, I put a few videos out there. I did kind of a selfie stick thing, like one of these things with the horses out with my girl, my 1,000-pound daughter, Sophie, and kind of got the big boys in that share her round with her. And it was kind of interesting because they love the camera and they love the stick. So go check it out. It's like 2 minutes long. It's funny as hell.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cheers, all. Love you.
Cheers.
What was your rating on the beer? What was your final score?
96.
96. Okay, got it.
Very good.
Lad.
Cheers, my
I like
friend.
it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right. And now I hope Jules has been taking some notes on how this goes. Hey, guess what? You're here.
So, not much of a lace. Didn't hold the foamy head there. It's gone. It's very cloudy. And again, it's very lemon drop forward. The flavor in it is very citrusy. It's very good though. It doesn't have a lot of that bitterness, which is again okay with me because that's what I like. Yeah, I would definitely buy this again. It was canned on September 8th, so just a couple weeks ago. And I'm in New Hampshire, so it's pretty close to home, I guess. Just trying to put it out there, show the love for the local breweries.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely buy this again. I'm so new at this. I want to say, BuMpY, thanks for having me. Cheers, everybody on the panel and in the chat for putting up with my maiden voyage here, if you will. And yeah, I would definitely do that again. It's a keeper. Was not too expensive. It was $11.99 for a 4-pack. That's not too bad. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. And if you get a chance, give it a try.
What's your rate?
Rate it.
What's your rate?
I would say a 90. Well, because again, it's something I really like. I would probably say, I don't know, maybe a 94.
There you go.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Jules.
Oh,
Thank you, Jules.
Great job.
Very good
Yeah,
job.
awesome job tonight. Just jumping in with all the boys.
Yeah, I don't know about that. A little nervous, guys. Gotta say, not
Yeah,
sure
you
how I ended up here, but whoop, here I am.
You did fantastic.
Jumping in on the boys. All right, wait.
Love
But we're
y'all.
gonna.
That's called a bump
Thank
in.
you so much, Jules.
A bumping,
There you go.
a bump prevention.
Yeah. Cool, man. No, that was a good review, man. Damn. Cool. So this was I had a lot of notes. It's pretty complex. First of all, it really does bring off like you get the bread in the nose. You know, I literally got
Get it in your
that
nose.
there, and got like a sweet white bread, kind of a sweet white bread like that of maybe a Hawaiian bread or something like that. Literally, I mean, in the nose. But floral citrus also hit there, like orange, pineapple, somewhat sulfury and salty, smelling. Kind of a slight melon came out of it. The look of it was a 3-finger head on the pour. Lacing is beautiful. I mean, the legs started just after, started kind of drip down. And you'd never know it was an 8% with the. I mean, 8% is a pretty high volume beer for those that aren't used to that high percentage. So the legs did start on that. It is sticky on the lips. It kind of we're on the look though. Hold on. Lacing is beautiful. Legs started forming shortly after. Like I said, I'm reading my notes, guys. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. God damn it. White fluffy head. Powdery orange-like colored juice, balmy, opaque, fast rising bubbles, thick, swampy, juicy balminess.
That's our boy.
All right, there we go. Now we're on the flavor. All right, so I mean, look at this. It really is a juice bomb. It's very spicy. Wow, very hop, lupulin, like that freaking the crazy pollen hoppiness from the hops. Very spicy like that, and a peppery notion on there as well. Very earthy, smooth coating, chewable, yeasty slightly, sweet white bread tangy, and hop spiciness. Even a peppery like dank earthiness on the middle of the tongue. It's a tang drink like tanginess. You know that tang drink had that orange tang, and then it dried off at the back with the medium finish. Had a dry, bitter chalkiness on the side of the lip, like the cheeks and the tongue, and through the back, just very spicy. Great fruitiness in the back or on the finish. Booziness was well hidden. Oh my God, nothing. No alcohol vapors, nothing. Sticky lips, like I said, sticky, still sticky. Orange, pineapple, grapefruit, and a piney, grapefruity finish. Fluffy in the mouthfeel. Body is medium full. Dank, rich, and delicious.
Wow.
I love those beers, man.
Spicy. Is from hot pollen and alcohol, I think. Is what I'm thinking.
Pollen and alcohol. Yum.
That alcohol
I love those beers, man.
They're
quite a
They're so
passion there,
complex,
man.
but they're simple, man. They're
Yeah.
Totally. And the alcohol really formulated through the hop, like all that. I think the spice came right through it. It just boom, and it just like hit you right in the soft palate, like you just stop.
All right, got a question for you, man. What would be a really good cheese with that?
Oh, cheddar cheese for sure. Nice, sharp, rich cheddar, salty, aged cheddar.
Yeah. Vermont sharp.
Or even a blue cheese. An aged blue cheese oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. What I'm giving on this though is a 94 out of 100 because the spicy was really overwhelming, man. Very overwhelming, and it kind of hurt a little. So I'm gonna go into the 94, but it's still at a decent A range beer, man. So cheers, guys. Cheers, BuMpY. Thank you so much,
brother.
Cheers.
I just saw that.
I just saw that Kyle said that he dropped out. He had a family emergency. So instead of me in the chat, I want to say right now, I hope everything's okay. And cheers. And I do want to appreciate you for trying to be here, Kyle.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I hope everything's okay at home. Take care.
For real.
Take care of your family.
Yeah, dude.
All right. we are going to move on to Eric.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh no, don't go to him.
Yeah, he's an asshole. All right. So, wait a minute.
You said it.
Oh, God damn it. I followed you, folks. All right. We've got the Crowler, Take Me Home, from Backyard Brewery. Again, we're doing their A line. This is actually 7.5. They screwed up twice on that. A line. Canned yesterday. I'm going to pour a little bit onto the top of that.
That guy can't write.
Yes.
Should have been a doctor.
So, again, it's a West Coast style IPA. That's 7.5%. We already talked about the color. You can kind of see it there. Awesome. If I swirl the beer more, you're going to get some more ahead, but I don't really want to spill it. But you are getting a little bit more. The aromas, I got all my notes ready to go, people. So I'm with it. Yeah, the aroma is very toasty, white bready, some caramel and toffee. Somebody mentioned fruity esters. Totally, I'm getting that in this beer with a very apricot marmalade note. Terminology coined by Jay Terrio, but it is true in this beer. Some bubblegum notes. I get more of a dank, oniony kind of a note after you swirl the beer. Otherwise, I'm not really getting it that up front. But overall, the beer has an extremely, it's extremely clean for what they're trying to do.
Whoa.
What the fuck is that?
Damn. Balloons or screen door?
For zipper.
Wow, I'm gonna drink to that. Cheers. I hope that person's having a great time over there.
You guys, that was me. I was just plugging my power cord in, and my I have a new laptop, so it has the little rubber bumpers.
Oh my
and
god!
It was sliding across
Cheers.
No big deal.
And it was squeaking. I'm sorry for the squeaking. I love you, Thomas Meadow. Though I love your you're one of the
way to go, Jammer. You're jamming in
favorite people on the show.
So the flavor on the A line from Backyard, it's pretty piney. You gotta get through some other flavors before you get to that pine. And those other flavors are caramel and toffee, toasty, bready notes, mixed with that marmalade and some grapefruit notes. There is some hop oiliness. The bitterness is there for a few seconds in the back of the throat, but it doesn't last. No, it doesn't really last all that long. And when this beer is warmer, towards the room temperature where some of the beer has been, you're getting way more fruitier estery notes and that bubblegum yeast coming out much more prevalent. But it's really a fairly clean finishing beer overall. And it's a very, like I say, very clean tasting overall on the mouthfeel, medium bodied. It's actually on the creamy side for what it is. It's got really fine bubbles. Nice, crisp, clean, and super refreshing. I'm going to give this one a big whopping 95. I am not disappointed with any beers I tried yesterday at that Backyard Brewery. The food and the beer, top notch.
I like the ring. I like the ring it's keeping.
West Coast IPA that will not hit you too hard with the hops. I'd rate the beer lower if I was too disappointed with the low feeling of the IBUs. But as it stands, fantastic. So
yeah, that's good, man.
I'm Thomas Metal 75, not 7.5. Find me on the YouTube. I'm around all the time. You'll see where I'm at. I do the Massachusetts beer reviews. Look for these folks on this channel, and I will be with them on various points throughout a week, drinking some beer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cheers, brother.
Wow.
Cheers. Thanks so much. And I just have to say, for me, Backyard Brewery. I mean, I have to kind of go with where I live in New Hampshire and stuff. So they are in my local area, but they have some of the most consistent, better tasting beers, beer after beer. They do a lot of smaller batch stuff that they come out with constantly. They're always changing their stuff. They bring back other stuff, but tons of different beers, and very seldom am I disappointed with what they're doing. They do a great job.
Yes. Yeah. And I went to Mountain Mountain on Friday. That was a good beer, that flavor of.
Yeah. William.
On to Kepler. Yeah.
Got some nice lacing on this.
Ooh.
Damn hippie.
But, wow. It's when I bought this beer, I was wondering if this was going to be like a barley wine masquerading as an IPA at 12%. But after drinking some of it, I found that to me, this strikes an ideal balance between the sweet malt and obviously you're going to get that within that 12%. They have to amp up the malts to get the ABV level up. But also the hops, they hold up their end of the bargain too. They're battling in there. I sort of envision this like an army of malts and hops battling on the battlefield for supremacy. And I think in the end, it's pretty much a draw. I think it's really a nice balance between the two. And kind of surprised me, both in the aroma and the flavor, the hops remain prominent. Especially I picked up, they use a Warrior hops. If you drink a lot of Dogfish Head beers, they feature the Warrior hops in their beers, and there's a definite spicy note, a black peppery note, which is very prominent on the finish. This finish is very strong. It's strong and lingering. You get that black peppery spice, you get the alcohol heat, you get the bitterness from the hops. I mean, this one, if you haven't eaten anything, got a completely clean palate, this one will linger for quite some time after you finish drinking it. And also uses Cascade hops. If you drink, like anybody drinks Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, you're drinking Cascade hops. A strong grapefruit note, prominent in both the aroma and the flavor. And they also use Columbus hops in this, which also trade name is Tomahawk. They had a battle between those two over the patent of it, and so they decided you can call it Tomahawk, you can call it Columbus. But with it, it's a nice dual purpose hop, both for the flavoring, the bitterness, and pick up with that one. I pick up a little bit of the lemony citrus note in it. So you combine the hop blend together with the sweet maltiness. I really enjoyed this one. It gave my palate, my taste buds a workout, and also a little bit of the alcohol warming. People say the alcohol is well masked, which is what they're after. But you might not taste the alcohol, but you definitely taste the effect of the alcohol. Alcohol is a conduit, a channel for flavor. It's an agent for flavor. So you might not actually taste the alcohol, but it definitely is in the mix as far as bumping up the flavor. That's why people like 100 proof whiskeys versus 80 proof whiskeys. It's a more robust, hearty flavor. So I've got my bottle here. I'll do another quick pour here and see if I can confirm what I've basically stated here. Just wanted to show you the nice lacing here.
It is a darker IPA for sure.
It's close to your middle finger, maybe a little bit.
Ooh, yeah.
Slightly more, but like I said, a little off-white head. The first one had very good retention. Now, unlike a lot of the hazy bombs, this is a completely clear. It's transparent. Still got a nice active streaming bubbles. And as I mentioned, despite 12%, there's definitely that caramel malt undertone, but the hops are still forward, prominent in this, which kind of surprised me. Like I said, I was thinking this might be basically a barley wine, but I found it lives up to its double IPA billing. So cheers again on a late September Monday night.
Oh, cheers, William, man. Cheers, man.
William, what's your rating?
Out of 100.
Wait for it.
I know. No middle fingers.
He's gonna claw you down without mercy.
This is worth chewing a bit before I give the rating, but I would give. I would give this a numerical score. I'd have to give this a 97.
Wow.
I really enjoy this. It makes me so thankful my taste buds came back after my chemo treatment.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, this means a lot to me. And thank you a lot to be able to taste something like this, and experience it fully. I mean, it's really a revelation, and I'm thankful I'm thankful to God, number one, and I'm also thankful to the talented medical staff who brought me back this far. I mean, this is really good. My only little caveat, which I would say for this, would be the fact that the BJCP guidelines state that it shouldn't be a sipper. But to me, 12% is pretty much a sipper, although it's very, it's reasonably sessionable for that. But that goes in when you have an ABV range of like 7.5 up to 12, there's going to be some variation. It's going to be rather arbitrary. But that's the only caveat I would have. But even at that, I think this is very good. And on my Taco Bell scale.
Oh, yeah. It's more caliente.
Yeah.
This is a definite fire.
On the
At
count of
12%, you're going to get a little bit of fire. And this one, like I said, I'm still that lingering bitterness is still with me.
Yes.
It's and I like that. This is different than a lot of beers. I drink a lot of sessionable lagers and such, but I'm really enjoying this one tonight. So a fire and a 97.
Hell yeah, William.
And thanks for inviting me, BuMpy. And
Well,
I'm really digging this one.
Cheers.
Cheers, William.
Cheers, Jeff. Always welcome. Always welcome on my channel. So, appreciate you being here and your wealth of knowledge. And I will have to ask you again because I'm making an executive decision, which I will talk about after Jammer goes and I go. Thank you very much, William.
Thanks for having me. Enjoy the panel and the comments tonight.
Yes.
We love you, man.
An awesome crowd. Awesome crowd tonight. And Jammer, man.
Thanks, BuMpy, for throwing that over to me. I'll make this short and sweet. So this beer, if you can see it, it's just a glowing globe of wow. Just like, I mean, it's a nice looking beer. So I'm gonna rate it a 92, and I'll get into the flavors and some in everything in a second. But like a sports car, because I was bringing this in like this thing's like hopped up and it's got all this horsepower. It's all about the hopped up horsepower, not about the smooth ride, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it just brings you right into these. It's 100% Sabro and Lotus. Well, maybe 50% each, but you guys get what I mean. Like there's no other hops involved in this. I've heard about the term orange creamsicle described about Sabro hops before, and it is like an orange creamsicle flavor if you were described that through herbs, crushed like orange rind and et cetera. Like, so it's not like it's been made with like orange juice and lactose or whatever. But that comes through. It's like orange creamsicle, mint, pineapple, like a lot of weird, crazy flavors. And it takes you from like 0 to 60 to just being like overloaded by these flavors. But for 8.8%, I mean, just like a true supercar, I mean, you don't feel the horsepower. You're going 100 and feels like you're going 20. So, I mean, amazing flavor, amazing, mouthfeel and everything. I just feel like there's not a lot of balance. It's just like, hey, here's Lotus and Sabro hops. You better like them because you've got 1,000 horsepower worth of them. But truly worthy of the Lotus name, because when I was growing up in the 90s, I really wanted a Lotus. I loved those Lotus Elises, those little petite little supercars that just had way too much horsepower for what they were, and that perfectly describes this beer in my opinion.
It says Lotus has orange, vanilla, and candied grape, tropical fruit. Crazy.
Right, I got some of that. I mean, that was that orange creamsicle dankness, right?
Yep. Crazy.
So it was like a little like performance. It was like a little high horsepower, 8.8%, just like driving home those like flavors and the ABV. I mean, it could have been 4% and I wouldn't have known, so it was great about that. But I rated a 92 because it's not like a world-ending, when I really move out of the way, the new person's coming in. It's not that. So I didn't want to overblow it, but it's fun.
Yeah.
That's the best kind of beer. Fun beer. Come on.
Sabro hops are also really well known for coconut flavors.
Right. That's what
so.
know what?
Also, if you're adding in
a ton of coconut, so it's power of suggestion. My last thing, and I'll pass it on to you, BuMpY. Yeah. You're running the show, but I will say I got a ton of coconut right when you guys said that. So power of suggestion, but yeah, it's like a sweet coconut that kind of has like an herbaliness to it. But yeah, it's there. It's like the flaked raw coconut that you get, not like a coconut like suntan lotion.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Airplane backing up.
Jules, stop vacuuming.
Is that a tsunami alarm?
It ain't me.
I muted myself to make sure it wasn't me.
BuMpY, mute him. Thank you.
Damn it, girl.
All right. Thank you for stopping your vacuum, Jules. Appreciate it.
It wasn't me, but okay. No vacuum here.
I didn't say that.
So
thank you, John and Nelly.
Yeah, no, I do wonder because like Alex the Beermaster, he's had coconut flavored beers, but he brings up vanilla, and so like bring up the orange creamsicle.
I got the orange creamsicle, and I got all that in this, and there was heavy mint, and there was also a lot of earth too. So I remember everybody talking about things like that too. So it's weird. This beer definitely covers a lot of ground, but it's one-dimensional in that respect, if you will. Like sometimes I like my double IPAs to have like Chinook and Cascade, Simcoe, Amarillo, Warrior, blah blah blah. I kind of like that like multi-layered herbal and piney approach, and this is pretty one-dimensional, if you will.
Someone's having a fire.
Awesome.
Not me. Cheers, though. Yeah, that's awesome beer.
I'm gonna
but I won't.
I was just kidding, Jules. I could see you.
Did you forget about Michael Cormorant?
I knew you weren't vacuuming.
Michael Cormorant.
I haven't gone yet either.
Michael
So, what I'm gonna do is talk about the Devil's Hop Yard here. And
BuMpY, skip Michael.
I haven't gone.
Michael hasn't gone.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we got too many people today. We're going crazy.
Come on,
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Yeah, I skipped my lunch.
It's like your third or fourth week in a row. You're trying to cut people's throats.
Michael,
Now, it seems like last week when John did his review of the same beer, because it was the second person to go, I think. It's the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA at 9% from New Belgium. And my review is going to be very similar to John's, because I got the same flavors and the same nose that he got out of it, but I will describe it again. Pine and resin in the nose.
Damn.
The taste follows. You can't taste the 9%. It does cover it well. It's very well balanced. It has a nice malt backbone, so it combines the malt and the hops very well. It's a really good beer. I definitely would buy it again. This was a 19.2 ounce can that I got at my local supermarket for $2.69.
Oh, ain't bad.
It's certainly an okay price. I think normally it would be $2.99, but they discounted this and the regular Voodoo Ranger IPA. And I knew that we had one of these coming up, or there was possible one of them it would win. So I picked this up a couple of weeks ago, and I'm ready. I am going to give it 1 point higher than John at 96.
Oh, screw him. Take it 2 points.
Definitely an A beer, and I like a lot of New Belgium stuff. It's not.
I like that shit. It's awesome.
Very extremely good.
I like their yeast, their flavor profiles. Really on the spot.
They're clean. Yeah.
And I would buy it again.
It's a go-to for me for the price, just so you guys know. Like $2.49 in my area. So
it's a good deal. I think it's like $3.40.
All right.
Look at that giant shirt.
I'm gonna take it away. I
sure we got
I
everybody?
have to say I am older at this point, so forgive me if I do forget anybody.
We do love
skip
you.
over anybody.
That's
Just
why they
remind
call
me.
it
Just give me a little gentle shove. Don't
Thank you for getting me in,
friggin-
BuMpy.
We're gonna yell at you.
Yeah. Don't tie a friggin' anchor around my ankle and throw me in the water. And
No, we don't have to do that. We'll just chuck you in there.
For the Devil's Hop Yard, let's go over some notes with this. The aromas. Well, first off, the body on it had the rocky head. I didn't really like that. The color, everything else was great on it. It is a New England IPA. It's got the murk factor going. I love that. But the appearance with a rocky head, and there was no lasting head either. I'm going to give that a 5 out of 6. So I'm doing the BuMpy score, but I will convert it over afterwards. The aromas, it's got citrus, orange, pineapple, and herbal zesty note. There's a slight amount of alcohol that actually shows up in the aroma as well. The aromas, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. For the flavors, drinking it, just going with the malt. It definitely wasn't the first thing I noticed out of it. This does have quite a hoppy appeal to it, but out of the malt, there was a bready, like a white bread type note coming up. So it's very citrusy, pineapple. There is that herbal note that comes through. It has a moderate bitterness, which it's still continuing with that like kind of herbalness, a little bit of a hint of grassiness in there as well. Medium body, but it's got like a slightly smooth mouthfeel to it. And the carbonation on this, it was like small bubble carbonation. And it was like a higher side medium. And that kind of left my palate. My lips are very sticky from it, but it left my palate very, very dry, which is nice. I don't mind drying beer. So I'm going to give the flavors a total of 19 out of 19. Enjoyed this one. Body on it's fine. Medium bodies, slightly soft palate. 5 out of 5. And my overall for this one, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's going to give it the BuMpy score of 46 out of 50. If I convert that over, that lands in excellent range. I'm going to give it a 97 out of 100.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'll just say that I've had quite a few beers from Connecticut Valley, and I have not liked many of them. This one's actually really, really good. So, I mean, most of them are good, but they're not like, wow, you need to go out and get it.
I would agree with that.
Brews. But this one's definitely one to look out for. So let me bring it back to everybody. I'll just run over my whole little thing here. Malty Mondays, they happen on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody's welcome. Right, Jammer?
Yeah, I made it on, man. I did it.
Yeah.
As long as you bring said beer, and you act like a rational, normal human being for the most part. Basically, just don't come in here and be a dick. That's the biggest thing. But yeah. I'm going to do an executive decision right now because this is my channel. We are running really, really long on this. So I don't want to drag this on anymore. I don't want to do a poll tonight. William, this is where you come in. I want to do Oktoberfest beers. Now they can be Marzens or it can be the Fest beer style. But bring in Oktoberfest for next Malty Monday, which is October 3rd, I think.
Monday's the 5th.
Monday's the 5th?
Yeah.
I don't have a calendar in front of me.
My wife's birthday is the 4th, and it's Stout Sunday. So.
All right, so October 5th will be Oktoberfest. I think October. When does Oktoberfest end?
That first Sunday of October.
Yep.
So it's gonna be right the day after Oktoberfest actually ends. So let's get these beers in and done and over with. And that way we won't have to create a poll, so we don't have to drag this on, so we can all go over and watch Micah's mix. and
Oh
enjoy
my
him.
God.
Nuts.
What the fuck was that?
So,
Excuse my
yeah.
French.
That was you.
That was like a bat. Dude, look like I got COVID.
Oh, no COVID. But yeah, I appreciate everybody joining up tonight. It was definitely a huge night. I'm glad that we were able to get through it. Like I said earlier, that was awesome that we had some panel members that were willing to just go and go, so we can make room. So I do appreciate that. It's really tough trying to get people in on these beers that obviously are quite popular. So I want to thank my two newest panel members for showing up tonight. We had Jules. Thank you very much. You did an awesome job, outstanding.
Yeah.
And Jammer Fan, awesome, awesome job. Definitely.
Thank you.
You gave lots of great tasting notes and everything with your brew. Really nailed it. So
That's good. One more thing. Go Tampa Bay Lightning. Stars are going down.
Final note, Bumpy. This is Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. This one goes to 11.
Awesome. It goes to 11. Very
good.
good.
This one goes to 11. So if you like the double IPA, but you want to ramp it up, this is your beer.
Yes.
Obligatory hams. I'm trying to get the hams in. Shout out to Sutton. Donald Sutton, hams. Give the hams.
Michael.
Cheers to the chat. Y'all are awesome. Love you guys.
Cheers, man.
Yes. That's the next thing. Cheers to the chat. I want to thank 21090. They just showed up. Or,
Todd, what's up, man?
I should just say Todd.
Hey,
But Todd does have a very special message. Where is it? Right there. Come watch Micah die. All right. Everybody,
gotta see it.
you still have the link to Micah's YouTube channel if you want to drop that one more time there, miscellaneous. Those of you that brought it up. We can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I have to go do a bunch of copy paste stuff.
Burn, baby, burn.
We'll drop that. And if anybody wants to go over and watch Michael eat some hot nuts, Micah eat some hot nuts.
Hey, Jammer.
I just don't want to know what tomorrow brings.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
There's the link for
Awesome.
Micah's
You're a
mix.
guy
I
I really like your segments too.
Cheers,
Nice. And that is the link. So if anybody wants to grab that up, copy paste it, go over there, and let's show some appreciation. Mike has been joining Malty Monday for the past 3 weeks to a month now, and appreciate him showing up. Show him some love. Let's share some YouTube love, and appreciate everybody for being here tonight.
Cheers to Bakersfield.
Oktoberfest, any style Oktoberfest. Next
October.
Malty Monday, Marzen, Fest beer, doesn't matter. Cheers, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. And thank you all for joining.
Thanks for joining, man.
Take care.